Hey guys, Golf Nerd here. It's no secret that I'm a big fan of the Bullseye Golf Sims enclosure that you see behind me. I've done several videos where I've talked about just the quality level and just how much I think it's a really good product that Rick hand makes every one. Well, Rick sent me a hitting strip that he also provides and asked me to test it and compare it to the EZT hybrid that I've been using. So that's what the subject of this video is going to be about. Is I'm going to hit a series of shots off of his hitting strip and just compare that to the EZT hybrid and give you my feedback. Now, I've been using this product for several weeks, so I could give you an informed opinion about how this works with the body, how it works with your clubs, how it just plays in general. So this is going to be an informed review. This is not like a first impression. Like I said, I've been using it for about 3 weeks now. Now, the one thing I want to share, this is another really different product in terms of its construction. So if you can see here on the camera, it's got a really heavy foam on the back, and it's got a backing, and then it's got the turf. The thickness is a little bit thicker than a EZT hybrid. It's about 1 3/4 inch thick, where the EZT hybrid is about 1 5/8. So that's something you'd want to keep in mind. The other thing that's really great about the product is because it's got that foam backing on it, when you slide it into your cutout for a hitting strip, it really lays flat very quickly. There's no settling time. You don't really have to work it into the spot. It just goes right in. And that's it. And now it's ready to go. As you can see, it's standing a little proud, but so does my EZT hybrid. That really doesn't bother me so much. I figure, how many times do you have a perfectly flat lie on a golf course? So it's just something I think, well, you just have to get used to anyway. So anyway, I'm going to get a wedge. I'm going to hit a series of shots with the Bullseye. Then I'm going to switch out to the EZT hybrid, and I'll give you my thoughts about each product as I go along. So the one thing I'll say as I'm starting to hit some shots, one of the first things right off the bat with this product is it's really easy on the joints. I mean, as easy as anything I've ever tested. I haven't felt any discomfort at all. Also, I want to point out that I do have a metal sticker on this Kirkland ball to give better spin information. One of the things I really enjoy about this product is the fact that it penalizes heavy shots, and I'll try to hit one now, but it's not real grabby. And it's, like I said before, just very easy on the body. So that was a little heavy. Try to hit one a little heavier. So, like I said, it really penalizes fat shots. The other thing, I'll show you the bottom of the club. There's absolutely zero residue coming off of this mat. So in that regard, it's just terrific. And I've hit a ton of balls on this hitting mat over the course of these 3 weeks. And there's just no signs of wear at all. So this product is just wearing fantastically. And here's the club. There's nothing on the club at all. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch out the Bullseye hitting strip, put in the EZT hybrid, and I'll give you my feelings about one versus the other. So I've switched out the EZT hybrid now for the Bullseye hitting strip. The very first thing off the bat, like I mentioned when I first put it in place, that foam mat makes it really rigid. It's just really solid. And when you put it in, it just wants to lay flat right off the bat. The EasyT Hybrid, it's got a little memory to it. It's a little bit more flimsy, quite a bit more flimsy. And as a result, it doesn't lay quite as true. Now I could tape it down and fix that, but I often don't just tape down my hitting strip. So let me give you a couple shots and I'll give you my thoughts. So when you're hitting ball than turf, there's not a huge deal of separation between the two products. Both products react pretty well. So now I'll try to hit one a little heavy. That was definitely heavy. It grabs more, EasyT Hybrid does. And another one. Try not to hood it so much. That was fairly heavy. So, I mean, it's penalizing the shot. If I just take some dry swings on it, EasyT Hybrid's a really good product. It probably grabs about the same amount. So, not a real big difference there. So in the end, I think they're both really good products. I have been practicing a lot over the last 3 weeks when I was using the Bullseye Sim hitting strip, and I did have some aches and pains going on before I started using it, and I've noticed that those have all gone away. So I might give the nod to the Bullseye product in terms of it being really easy on the body. When I hit a clean shot, ball than turf, I think they're pretty equivalent. I really don't feel much in the way of difference between the two, which is a great thing because I think a lot of folks really like the way the EasyT Hybrid feels. The Bullseye feels equivalent to that. When you hit a heavy shot, they both penalize you. So in that regard, I think they're performing pretty similarly as well. The other thing I'll say about the Bullseye product, I really like this foam backing and how rigid the product is. I like how as soon as I put it into my hitting bay, it just wants to lay very true, very flat. With the EasyT Hybrid, you can't see this on the video obviously, but there's a bit of a depression. The way it's kind of laying, it's laying a bit of in an arc. You know, I've been messing with the ball a little bit to try to get it to lay in the spot that I want it to. And I've never had that with this product, which is nice as well. So I'd encourage you to check it out. It's available on the Bullseye Golf Sims website. This 1x4 hitting strip has a cost of $189 right now. That's US. But I'd really encourage you to check it out, especially if you're someone that's a little bit more concerned about ease on joints, tendonitis, that type of thing. And maybe you've tried the EasyT Hybrid and you still had some issues. I think this would be a really good product to check out. I really like it. In fact, I like it well enough. It's going to replace my EasyT Hybrid and I'm going to be using it from this point forward. So I'd have to say it's my favorite product overall. But the EasyT Hybrid's a really good product too. So there's not much separating them. There's a few details about it that I like, and I really like the fact that I don't have any aches and pains right at the moment too. Well, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please consider hitting that like button. It really does help the channel. If you haven't subscribed, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave those down below as I get back to everybody that leaves a question or comment. You know, I really think these both are great products, and I'd be happy to answer any questions or concerns that you may have. Well, that's it for the Golf Nerd. Hit 'em long and straight, and I'll see you next time.